Ultimate Wolverine number 2 is here. How will his journey in the Ultimate Universe unfold? Over in IDW's, Godzilla, the king of monsters, isn't just causing chaos. He's the perfect distraction for a high-stake heist. Meanwhile, Doom Academy number 1 picks up where Strange Academy left off, bringing Dr. Doom as the new headmaster of the School of Mystic Arts. We got some wild stories and stunning covers hitting the shelf this week. So let's break it down. Fresh picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. New comic book week coming out February 19th for 2025. 2025. A lot of 20s, maybe a little too many 20s, but it's good. It's a fun week of comics this week. I'm really excited for the books that are coming out this week. I'm specifically excited to read some more Ultimate Wolverine. We'll talk more about that. Huge thanks to my guys at Superior Stand. Make sure you go hit them up. They got an IG account. They're trying to hit 10,000 followers. They're working really hard to hit that goal. So help them out. Make sure you sign up for them. And at the same time, you have that QR code there if you're interested in any Superior Stands. I love them. They're awesome. They're great. They are the community stands. So go check them out, superiorstands.com. Last week, we had a couple of books here. And these are the books voted according to League of Comic Geeks. So this is a fan poll. And Absolute Batman number 5 came in first place with 34%, followed by the new Doom series. Bug Wars came in third. Batman Dark Patterns came in fourth. And it actually was tied with Transformers in the first appearance of Shredhead. What did you read?
I read all these books.
Okay.
I would probably, my order wouldn't be exactly the same. I really enjoyed Bug Wars. Value for money, it's definitely would be first because there's just so much story there. And it was a really cool kind of take on Honey, I Shrunk the Kids with battles and stuff. So it was good. Batman Dark Patterns was really good. It had a lot of, it's almost done the first part of the Wounded Man storyline. So it was good. You got Shredhead. Absolute Batman was also a good read. You get to find out if he did he or didn't he. So that was good.
Yeah. I got to go back to the shop. I missed out going to the shop last week. I usually don't, but it was my wife's birthday. So unfortunately, I couldn't go to the shop and get books until I probably won't go to Wednesday to get books. I probably won't even be able to get tomorrow to get some new books, which I usually do. But yeah, I'm excited to read all of these books. I'm excited to read the books that are coming up. It is now time to move forward and talk a little bit about the rundown. So fresh off the shelf, these are the books that are scheduled to come out. As of right now, we have 95 titles scheduled. From that, we have an additional 329 variants. There's a lot of variants.
Yeah.
That's mucho, as we say in Spanish. As far as number ones, we have 16 new number ones. Those are either ongoing or limited series. With those, there's 57 variants. That's not as bad, right? Maybe. Who knows? We have some potential keys. We have 12 potential keys, and 6 of them are listed as first appearances. So we got a lot of first appearances scheduled for this week. There's some books here that I think have some significant key value to them. However, we don't know exactly if they really are going to be keys or not. Only time will tell. As far as the publisher breakdown, Marvel has 25 titles scheduled from today, and they were one shy from 100 variants.
Just do the extra one, Marvel.
Just give me one extra book, damn it. All right. DC Comics has 14 titles and 48 variants scheduled for this week. Over at the Indies, Image has 12 titles and 29 variants, while Boom Studio has 3 titles and 22 variants. You're laughing already. I know you know. I know why you're laughing. IDW have 4 titles with 5 variants. And surprisingly enough, there was Dynamite actually didn't have any books, but then somehow that list came in and they have 4 titles with 85 variants.
Oh, Dynamite. I love it.
And Dark Horse Comics has 6 titles and 8 variants. Over at the indie publishers, there's 27 titles scheduled with 33 variants. That's a little more.
Is it time for another Thundercats issue already?
I don't know. I don't think so. There's no Thundercat schedule for this week, but there are some other books scheduled. So let's take a look at them. Starting with Ultimate Wolverine #1. The first team appearance of the opposition, a group fighting for mutant liberation. Sounds like this should be the X-Men.
Yes.
Well, I read issue 1. I was excited for it. I'm really stoked for this one. You got the Alessandro Capuccio cover, which is pretty cool. There's also a version of that, I believe. You have the 1 in 25 Jasmine Putri cover, which I think is cool. But I think is the Neil Francis Yu is my favorite out of all of them.
Yeah. This is going to be a fun week because usually, like I said earlier, I would have gone through all the covers for this week in CLZ or something and looked at them and picked out a bunch of favorites. Now I have no idea what the covers are going to be.
So you're so excited to see, right?
So besides the ones here, when I go to the shop, there's always some weird ones that they have. So it's going to be even more fun.
Cool. Right. Also, New Gods #3. There's a Minty Malavaya cover, which is cover A. The Mike Huddleston cover, which features Big Barbara. I like that. I do believe that might be a connecting cover. And there's also an acetate Evan Calling, which is the birth of the New God acetate cover, which I think that's a little costly. It does feature the first appearance of Arbor Sertra Parazurum. Oh my goodness, Ron V. Why you came up with these names? And Niktar, a trio of sibling gods.
I love that third cover. I think it looks great.
I can't wait to see what it looks like when the acetate, because I'm sure when you open it, you see something different. New Gods has been a good book, man. It really has been. It's clearly a top tier book that everyone should read. So it's just worth reading, man. And I wanted to connect somehow to the Absolute Universe. I feel like this is the title has the ability to have that connection with the two universes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I did read recently. I mean, there was the just a couple panels in the first issue of New Gods, but we're really going to see how the universes blend together in Ultimate Flash 1 is what I'm reading now. So that would be one. I wasn't going to pick it up, but now I'm going to pick that one up.
Yeah. Let's take a look at our next book, and that is Doom Academy #1. You have the cover A done by Paulos Villalobos. There is a Ryan Brown 1 in 100 version. There's also a trade dress of it, but man, that helped. Yeah. Doom. There's also a 1 in 50 Wu Chiu Lee, and the synopsis as this goes: did you think the Strange Academy would be the same in the world with Dr. Doom as the Sorcerer Supreme? No. It's now Doom Academy, relocated from New Orleans to Latveria. The best magic school in the world just got better, according to some. It's the start of the second year for Strange Academy students, and you know what? Things will not go as planned. I am so looking forward to this book.
Yeah, I don't think I ordered this one, but that Ryan Brown cover, I'll be picking that up for sure in the trade dress.
Just look at it, man. It's so good, man.
Yeah.
All right. Next book is Challengers of the Unknown #3. This is the first appearance of Optimum, not to be confused with the cable company, a being that claims to be from the future. You name your character after the cable company. That's when you know you're running out of names.
Yeah.
There's only 2 books. There's only 2 covers. And I personally like the Christian War cover though. I think that's a
Yeah.
cool one. Mhm. Also, Thunderbolts Doom Strike #1. You have cover A by Lanil Francis Yu. The 1 in 50 Ivan Tao is a version, but there is a trade dress, and there is a 1 in 25 Lee Gerbet cover. This is a new Thunderbolt roster featuring Bucky Barnes, Songbird, Black Widow, Citizen V, U.S. Agent, and Ghost Rider 44.
It's another
That's
one, Izzy. I was not going to pick up this book, but then I read that little blurb, and I really like Ghost Rider 44 right now. I think it's a really cool character.
yeah.
So I guess I'm buying this one too.
Yeah, and it makes sense that they're making a Thunderbolts comic book with a movie coming out. There should be a Thunderbolts comic book somewhere. Um, they don't always do that. It's weird as it sounds. So Zatanna #1. I feel like we just had a Zatanna book. This is you got the Jamal Campbell. Also, there's a Jamal Campbell 1 in 50 cover, which I really like that cover. And the Zozomaki cover is also, whenever she does one, I love her work, man. This features the first appearance of Lady White, a ghostly adversary.
Yeah, this one will all depend on what the interiors look like.
It's
If
Jamal
they're
Campbell.
Yeah, so we'll see if I like it when I flip through, I'll probably pick it up.
Yeah. Then we have the indie key of the week, which I thought was so cool. Godzilla Heist #1. This is from IDW. You have the Bob Eggleton cover, and there's also a version of that one. And you have Pablo Tunic, which is a Reservoir Dogs homage. There's also a Lenny Romano variant that's out there for Godzilla Heist. It's a thief lures Godzilla to London to serve as a distraction so he can pull off a heist. Let's destroy the world so I could get some money from a bank.
Yeah, this is another one. I'll flip through it and see. I like giving the independents a chance, so especially first issue.
I'm curious because first of all, I love heist stories. I think I'm always a big fan of heist stories. But then you throw in Godzilla to the mix, and he's supposed to be the distraction.
Yeah,
Sold, you know. So there you have it. And let's take a look at our covers, starting with Nightwing 123. This is the Gleb Minikoff cover. I think that's a cool cover. But then again, Nightwing always has some cool covers. Batman, Superman, World's Finest 36. You got the Tyler Kirkham Hush variant. Wonder Woman 18, the David Talaski variant. My God, I love that cover.
yeah. This would be. Someone was asking me about this in one of my chats for my videos, and if I was going to get the Nakayama or get this one, and I'm definitely getting the Nakayama, but I'll look at this one in person. But the lighting and everything on this one looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she looks tough too. Like he made her look almost feels like China size.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Like
yeah.
that's what I see. Because look at those thighs, man. Look at those legs, man. They're strong legs, man. Also coming out, Amazing Spider-Man 68, the Scotty Young variant. Now he's in the battle with Quicksand. I love it. Exceptional X-Men #6, the 1 in 100 Leslie Lyrics Lee. There's also a trade dress, but I figured might as well show the version. And the Storm #5, the 1 in 100 Tran Nugent variant. Oh my God, that's a good cover.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up the Scotty Young. I've been picking up those covers, man. They got me on those covers every single time I see them. I love them. All right. Then you have Batman and Robin Year One #5. There's two covers I picked, and that's the Bruno Redondo cover, which I love seeing that cover. A little bit of negative space there, as well as the 1 in 25 Jacob Edgar cover, which is kind of just feels like that good classic Darwin Cook style to Batman, which I really enjoy. And then there's Catwoman 7-3, the 1 in 25 Nobovich cover, which kind of reminisces of, dare I say, Holly Berry Catwoman.
Yeah, they all have that like old school style, almost
Mhm.
animation style to them.
Mm-hmm. Really good covers. Yep. Then we have X-Force number 8, I'm sorry. The 1 in 100 J Anacleto cover featuring La Diabla. That may be a good spec book for you guys. Mystique number 6, the Declan Chauvel cover, which is always cool to see Mystique taking off her face, and you always see a skull. I don't know why we've seen that look before. And then your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 3, the Benjamin Sue variant. That is just a cool variant for this book. It's unexpected.
Yeah. I like that. Mystique has been a good read too. Like, it's been, a book that I'd rather not buy because I'm trying not to buy so many books. But every issue I read, it's good, and the art is good. So I'll probably buy that one too.
Awesome. All right. And then we are down to our last page, and that's Space Ghost number 10. This is the 1 in 10 Bajor Barons cover. And yes, there's plenty of versions of this cover because that's just dynamite for you. However, the Herculoids number 1 is coming out this week, and this is the 1 in 4 Mike Mignola cover, which is awesome. And G.I. Joe number 4, the Tyler Curtin retailer exclusive Cobra Commander cover.
Yeah, I've been looking for I'll probably get the G.I. Joe, the 1 in 10 Nakayama one, because I have the other ones. So I'll probably pick up that one.
Yeah. What's your thought on that Space Ghost one?
I love Barnes' work. I haven't been reading Space Ghost, but I just think that's a really cool cover.
Yeah, I love it, man. I absolutely love it. So there you have it, guys. That's it. That's the books for this week. It's a good week. It's a good week for new comic books, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I love going to the shop on Wednesday, being there, picking up books, getting back and flipping through and looking at everything. It's just so much fun. That part of me hasn't changed in 40 years.
I know, right? Guys, we thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more comic content. Check out these other videos for even more insight, and I'll see you at the next one. Excelsior.